Tulane women's basketball team improved to 4-0 on the season, winning today over Bradley in Game 1 of their Thanksgiving tournament here at NAU, 74-69, joined now by head coach Lisa Stockton. And you have to be happy with the way your seniors, in particular one, Olivia Grayson, really led down the stretch. A steal, a couple of big jumpers on the free throw line. What can you say about it?
Well, that's always the person we go to in the end, and I think she's in that position. She's had a lot of minutes, and she's sat at that free throw line a lot and made those shots at the end. So she's definitely the one we want to have the ball in her hands, and did a tremendous job. And the one thing I think that Olivia gets underrated in is her defense. She really does a great job of defending and just not getting beat.
How about Whitney Bibbins? Hasn't played since, March 21st, 2011. Comes out and at one point was leading the team in scoring and is only off by one. Olivia Grayson had 12 points on the night. Whitney Bibbins had 11. What can you say about her?
Well, one thing I reminded her about today is just that she plays against a lot of really good players in practice. She's ready. I knew she was ready today. I think we've got a team with a lot of depth, and that they've really prepared for this. So I was glad to see her go out there and get her confidence. As I said, she's a special player, and she gives us a dimension that's really important for us.
Speaking about depth, 12 players he played today. That sign I've mentioned a couple of times. How did you feel? We talked about it in pregame. Did you feel your team get tired a little bit? Sometimes the shots didn't get to go in and everything. I don't know if it's the legs or the
I could definitely see, because players that don't really look tired a lot, like Tyra and players like that don't look tired today. And I do think that has a lot to do with your shooting. There was a point there where we were getting good shots and just not hitting them. And what we try to do is just get better shots, try to get in the paint and be a little more aggressive. And that's what we did the second half.
All right, so tomorrow you do win, and there's another game that'll be played here around the same time, tip-off, and it's going to be against the Western Michigan team. We had a small opportunity to check them out a little bit as they defeated Northern Arizona earlier today. I guess it's sort of like we touched on when it came down to pregame. I'll just concentrate on your team, and we'll go out there and see what we can do against them.
Well, I think my staff does a great job, and they're already scouted. Dosha has that team. Dosha Woods has that team, and so she's ready. We'll go back and we'll have dinner and do scout tonight, and the film is done, and she'll make some changes just about what she saw today. But it is nice to have a staff that whoever has a scout, that our team is going to be prepared.
Final thoughts for you. I know I asked you individually about some players, but just overall, on your team's performance tonight, things that you liked and things you want to see corrected?
I really want to see our defense a little tougher. I thought we got some toughness by
charges,
right, but Tiara came in and gave us some momentum with those two charges. The bench went crazy, and that was good. But we just got to be a little more fundamentally sound defensively. Offensively, we can find some people that are hot. But defensively, we just got to make some better decisions. And this is a really good team tonight, because if you made mistakes, they would hit a shot or they would get a shot, and they weren't very forgiving.
I
so
call them opportunistic. If
they really were.
A shot, they were out and running, man.
And they set a lot of screens, and they take advantage if you switch. So they're tough to play. This is going to make us better. But I was glad to see us fight back. And really, at the end, defensively, we had a lot of young players in there, and that's good to see that those players can hold that lead.
All right, congratulations on the win the final again, 74-69. Head coach Lisa Stockton. We'll see you tomorrow.